Hello, my crypto peeps, and welcome to SCN. I want to say thank you to everybody that is watching. Please go ahead and like, share, comment down below, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. And just a reminder for my crypto peeps, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just giving you my own opinion. Let's get into the market. Total market cap $219 billion. Bitcoin dominance 51.7%. So we are up in total market capitalization. Looking at the market itself, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, basically. But let's look at the top ones. Bitcoin, $6,535 with a 1.26% gain. Ethereum, $217 with a 0.15% gain. XRP, minus 1.35% with 53 cents USD. Bitcoin Cash, 617 USD with a minus 0.40%. Let's look at the biggest winner. Mixin with 11.72% gain. The biggest loser, Electronium, minus 4.24%. Sorry, let's get into the news. Dogecoin creator says that banks will kill decentralization. Institutional investors have been one of the key goals for the cryptocurrency sector. You think it was the second coming, the amount people talk about it. But what are the ramifications? According to Jackson Palmer, one of the main developers behind Dogecoin, the time of the institutional investors won't be of adoption but of invasion. It could attack the fundamental tenets of the space. Palmer argues that most of the enthusiasm for the traditional financial services entering the space is misguided. In an opinion piece published today for DR, a digital asset newsletter, he argues that institutions will take cryptocurrency away from its ideological roots. They will directly challenge and overturn many of the sector's efforts to decentralize. Yes, I will not read the entire article because it's quite long, but I understand what Jackson is saying, because when I first got into this space, the reason I got into this space, one thing that pulled me into it was the reason that it was promoted as decentralized. Decentralized, no middle hands, no third parties, it's just you doing your thing with the community, with people basically wanted to do the same thing. But the more the years goes on, the more people getting involved, institutions are getting involved, and eventually the government is going to get involved, no matter if we want to or not. I cannot see them letting us grow this by ourselves without them. I have a hard time seeing that. To be realistic, obviously I would love for it to be decentralized, but I have a hard time seeing that the government would let us. What do you think with the decentralization? How do you think it has changed since we first heard about Bitcoin up until now? What do you think about the different coins and tokens coming out, with the different projects coming out and the associations that they have and the investors in their specific coins or tokens? Let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to interact with my crypto peeps. Moving on. Mass adoption at least, right? 2 pro-crypto candidates score wins in US midterm gubernatorial I don't know if I pronounced that right, and I'm sorry if I don't, elections. So in the California race, Democratic contender Gavin Newsom sealed 59% of the electorate support to defeat the Republican Party's John Cox. And In Colorado, another Democrat, Jared Police, outstripped Republican competitor Walker Stapleton, with the former stealing 51.6% of the vote against the latter's 45%. So Police, he had a BitPay campaign donation page, similarly accepted Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. His campaign website for the midterm elections contained an entire page devoted to his blockchain policy, outlining 5 areas in which he intends to explore the technology. I also forgot to say that Gavin Newsom, he notably counted crypto entrepreneurs Winklevoss twins as donors, which apparently provided $116,000 like in fiat for his campaign 2017. But this governor had also maintained a BitPay page where supporters could make their donations in Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. So the point is that both of these, both Jared Police and Gavin Newsom, both accepted Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash while they were running. And Police has indicated his intent to establish regulatory sandboxes in order to encourage blockchain firms to flock to the state, stating that their work can create government applications that save taxpayers money and create value for Colorado residents. To this end, Police pledged to create a statewide safe harbor designed to exempt cryptocurrencies from state money transmissions laws. He further stated plans to work to establish legislation that protects open blockchain tokens or cryptocurrencies that are exchangeable for goods and services, from cumbersome licensing requirements that apply under extant securities and currency laws. So this is basically what I was just talking about. No matter what we do, they're gonna get involved. So either you like it or you don't. Then they're not gonna let this thing become so big and they're not involved. Let me know your thoughts, please. I would love to hear your thoughts, my crypto peeps. I was scrolling through Twitter and I see that the CZ Binance had, this is the CEO of Binance, he had put up this tweet, and I thought it was really beautiful and I would love to share it with you guys. What it is a picture of the goddess Lakshmi, and she's a goddess of wealth and well-being. And he is wishing everybody a happy festival of lights, which is Happy Festival of Lights is a Hindu festival that is called Diwali. So it's celebrated every autumn in the northern hemisphere. It's actually one of the most popular festivals of Hinduism. And the Diwali symbolizes the spiritual victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. And what he wrote is, Happy Festival of Lights to all dear ones. May it bring all the health, wealth, prosperity, and happiness to you and your family. Stay blessed, and thank you so much, everyone, for all the best wishes. So I just saw it on Twitter, and I love it. We are spreading this positive energy and wealth and health and prosperity to each other through the community, giving thanks to the community, and also wishing you all the best. So I wanted to share it with you guys and say to you, Happy Festival of Lights. Moving on. Elon Musk crypto scam may have snagged dozens of Bitcoin. So, after Twitter reportedly restricted and banned many of the accounts sharing the likeness of Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk, one of the social media platform's foremost stars, reports have arisen that claim that the world-renowned entrepreneur has been impersonated yet again, this time in a context pertaining to Bitcoin. Just 1 day ago, an anonymous group of hackers breached the Twitter accounts of Matalan and Pat UK, 2 British media outlets that have been verified, denoted by the iconic blue checkmark, and have garnered thousands of followers. The attackers quickly went to work, changing the profiles' pictures and title name to trick Twitter goers that they were Musk himself, who is an active, maybe too active, their opinion not mine, user of the platform himself. Capitalizing on this change, the scammers issued a series of promoted tweets claiming that them or Elon Musk was giving away 10,000 Bitcoin, which would be valued at 65 million, subsequently becoming the community to participate in the obvious swindle. So basically, this here is what they say. The scammers made it look like it was Elon Musk writing, I'm giving 10,000 Bitcoin to all community. I left a post of director of Tesla. Thank you all for your support. I decided to make the biggest crypto giveaway in the world for all my readers who use Bitcoin. Participate in giveaway musk.fund. So a politician called Brenda Lawrence wrote, deposit completed, 54 Bitcoin. And Economists on Twitter writes, what the heck? These scams are getting worse by the day. Now we have verified accounts of politicians that are used for this scam. Heads up, and he tags Frank Pallone and Brenda Lawrence, and he's telling Twitter to do something. And as you all know, and as we all know, this is not the first scam, and it will not be the last one. So when you see this thing going on in the space, you just have to be careful. Think one extra time what seems logical, what does not, and take most of it with a grain of salt. Like you have to use your own mind to think sometimes. Just because a news come out or you see this kind of tweet, everything doesn't have to be 100% correct, 100% true. It can also be altered at times. So be careful of what you read or hear. Always do your research. So if you find out something that you feel it's a little shady, try to look it up on other sites as well, or try to verify that somewhere else as well, so you don't only believe one source. Moving on. Ripple Stellar Clover Aeon to join blockchain conference with banking titans Citi and Barclays. Attendance of the upcoming blockchain conference, Blockchain for Finance Conference North America, highlight how much the worlds of traditional finance and blockchain are blending and merging as fintech solutions continue to overhaul the financial services industry. Players from both sides are doing more than exploring their intersection. They are rewriting infrastructure built on legacy systems to reshape the industry at large. The conference, which is slated for a 2-day run at the Hilton Boston Back Bay from November 14 to 15, will convene C-level executives from several financial institutions alongside blockchain developers. They're tasked to explore tech innovation with a focus on leveraging digital ledger technology. The event is sponsored by accounting advocacy services firm KPMG, a Big Four auditor. In my language, K you say K. So that's why sometimes when I speak, I have my mother tongue on my tongue. So I apologize for that. That sometimes when I talk, the words doesn't always come out direct, or they doesn't always come out right. Anyways, among the 200 plus representatives expected to attend, bankers from Barclays, Citi, Bank of Montreal, Northern Trust, and BNY Mellon will join incumbent tech giants Oracle, Microsoft, and IBM. Crypto reps from Ripple, Stellar Clover, and Aeon, among others, will take the lead on the future of payments, decentralized applications, and interoperability. Collectively, these financial institutions and crypto organizations are forecasting the development of new hybrid systems, bringing crypto assets to enterprise solutions in order to transfer money and data, and the flow of transactions and assets. So this is what they will bring up, and here is the agenda. I will put this link in the description down below if you're interested in looking at it. Crypto news alert from Daily Huddle. From an extensive outlook on 13 cryptocurrencies to international interest in VeChain, here's a look at some of the stories breaking in the world of crypto. November crypto forecast. The New York-based finance platform Finder just released its in-depth crypto price forecast for November. The report compiles predictions from a variety of people in fintech and looks at Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Stellar Lumens, Litecoin, Cardano, Monero, Tron, Binance, Bitcoin, and Verge. You can check up the full report here. I will put that link in the description as well. And as you can see here, is the forecast for these coins and tokens. So Bitcoin, they say they're talking about December 1st and December 31st. So with Bitcoin, for example, they say Bitcoin will be worth $8,200, and by December 31st, $16,000. Ethereum 261 December 1st, 615 December 31st. XRP, they say 57 cents on December 1st and $1.90 on December 31st, and so on and so on. As you can see that you can read this yourself, and I will put the link down below. Moving along too fast. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. The crypto trading platform eToro just launched its own cryptocurrency wallet. So far, the wallet supports Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. The eToro wallet today is just the beginning, and we will be adding a whole host of additional functionality, which will include supporting additional crypto and fiat tokens, crypto-to-crypto conversion, the ability to deposit fiat, payment in store, and more, says CEO Joni Asaya. #massadoption. Ripple and XRP. Ripple is courting banks based in Japan. Ripple's global head of infrastructure innovating Dilip Rao posted an image on Twitter revealing a new meeting with leaders from a pair of Japanese financial institutions. Meanwhile, Atomic Wallet just listed XRP. The platform allows users to buy XRP using Visa or MasterCard. Augur. The US midterm elections pushed the total number of bets placed on Augur's prediction market place above 2 million. The biggest bet was on whether Democrats would regain control of the House of Representatives. A whopping 93% of all bettors said the Dems would take over, and they were right. Tron founder Justin Sun continues to push the promise of crypto on blockchain, this time in a meeting with former SEC Chairman Arthur Levitt. Great meeting you, Arthur Levitt. Look forward to contributing to regulation in the blockchain industry together and take this powerful technology to new heights. Justin Sun tweeted in response to Arthur Levitt's tweet saying, @JustinSun Tron, good meeting in SF. Looking forward to working with you. So Levitt is the author of Take on the Street, How to Fight for Your Financial Future, which focuses on providing the best kind of insider information, the kind that can help honest small investors protect themselves from deliberately confusing ways of Wall Street. VeChain said its partnership with DNVGL, one of the world's largest independent energy advisory and certification bodies, is gaining a lot of attention. VeChain and DNVGL are coming together to create a global UN-compliant carbon monitoring and trading system. The digital ecosystem aims to leverage the VeChain Tor blockchain and Internet of Things devices to effectively record every carbon emission reduction behavior of enterprises and individuals, using smart contracts to calculate the carbon reduction equivalent and accordingly issue carbon credits. The one thing I think is the most amazing is that these people are actually working on this project that is gonna change the entire world. Well, my crypto peeps, that was it for now. So thank you all for watching. Like, share, comment down below, subscribe, and hit that bell notification bell so you never miss out. And don't forget, crypto loves you. Until next time. Hey do.